welcome to the December 14th edition of Webb Weekly Live. And we are in downtown Williamsport at Santa's house because I got to tell you, Jimmy and I had to get out of the office. The elves that are judging the coloring contest are driving us insane. So we had to escape for a little while, so we decided to come downtown, check out Santa's house. Good morning.
Those union elves.
I know, we can't.
Not only are they union and I'm paying them too much, they're driving me crazy.
I know, and now they want vacation and like benefits, and yeah, we just had to go.
I agree. And the coloring contests just keep rolling in. I
Yeah,
can't believe.
we still got the last ones trickling in, and we're going to be doing all of the judging, and all of the results will be published next week. So,
And thank you to all the young people out there. It's amazing the response we have each year to the coloring contest and the effort they put into it. And great job.
yeah,
Steph.
and I have to say one of the most amazing things about this is seeing the kids who enter every year. There's one kid in particular who I think he has won something every year that he's entered, and I think he's been entering since he was like 3 or 4 years old, and I think he's got this year and next year before he ages out of the contest.
I thought you were going to tell me he's 21 years old now, and then if he wins, he gets a case of Budweiser.
Yeah. Well, we could do an adult age group next year.
Yeah. What else you got, Steph?
Well, the big story in this week's paper is the Christmas service at the Stone Church in Elvira, and they're celebrating the 75th anniversary of the last full service that was done there. And if you don't know the story of the town of Elvira, it's really interesting that the entire town was basically booted out of their homes in order to make room for a munitions plant during World War II. And so if you haven't catch up on that story, but there'll be a service on Saturday for Christmas, be sure to go and check that out. And
that's fantastic. And the Webb Weekly, I gotta get a plug in for the Big Buck contest.
Yeah.
Some people have been asking me. The Big Buck contest runs right to the end of the black powder and archery season, so you still have plenty of time to get your big bucks registered. And I hear from the country store and from Powell's Taxidermy that there's some big ones registered.
I've heard that.
And again, size doesn't matter, Steph.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what size the buck is. If you go in and register that buck in the Webb Weekly Big Buck Contest, you were registered to win a Remington rifle, and a beautiful rifle, camo pattern. And all you got to do is take it in the country store, pass, and register.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then I also wanted to bring up, Tim Hartzell Pastor Tim has a great article in this week's paper. He was talking about how normally he is hunting when his family does the Christmas tree decoration, and now that him and Heather are empty nesters, for one of the first times he helped Heather decorate the Christmas tree this year, and how impressed he was about all of the stories she had to go with each ornament. And it's a really nice story, so be sure to check that out too.
Pastor Tim does a fantastic job, and I'm blessed to be attend his church and listen to him each Sunday. And what amazes me is how when you read his article, it sounds just like you're sitting in church, and he does just a nice job. And I like the fact that he's a hunter and a fisherman and does all the everyday life and things that you don't usually expect sometimes a minister but he does everything.
Absolutely.
And we like to trade back jerky recipes and fun things like that. So
nice.
Anyway, what else you got?
Well, just because we're downtown doesn't mean I'm not going to give away your stuff.
Oh, I expected that. Are you sure the elves didn't steal it?
I'm trying to keep their dirty little mitts out of the drawers. But yeah, I have another gift card to Joe's Pizza, $25 to give away. If you can tell me which 2 reindeer were named after weather phenomenon.
Which 2 reindeer?
Yeah, which 2 reindeer were named after weather phenomenon? Answer below, and you win a $25 gift card to Joe's Pizza.
And it is not true. None of the reindeer have been entered in the Webb Weekly Big Buck Contest.
This is true. Just so everyone knows, reindeer are off limits.
Off limits. So, good question. I think I know the answer to that one. Well, why don't we take a commercial break, and we'll come right back downtown here. A couple other things we can cover while we're down here.
Absolutely.
All right.
Credit problems, bankruptcy, low credit score? At Fairfield Auto Group, we have car financing solutions. Introducing Fairfield Fresh Start Financing. We'll get you financed with 99% credit approval today. Get back on your feet with the vehicle you deserve. And don't forget about the Fairfield Advantage. Available on all pre-owned vehicles. Better quality, better selection, better price, better value. Visit FairfieldFreshStart.com for more info. As always, it's Fairfield for fair deals. You're gonna love us.
And we're back on Santa's porch. We probably got to get out of here. He'll probably be coming in here soon.
And it is getting a little chilly out here.
It's getting a little chilly. Amazing how nice downtown Williamsport looks for the holidays.
Yeah, they always do an amazing job decorating, and the snow makes it really feel like Christmas.
And I look around, and we have the Cinema Center, which is such a great place to go watch a movie.
Absolutely.
I love the way the seating's designed. Our great friends over at the Sun Gazette, always amazes me how nice they keep the building, and what a great job they do on their local coverage, local sports especially, but everything. And our First Amendment rights are protected by the folks that do the daily newspapers.
Absolutely.
City Hall, and looking up 4th Street, it couldn't look any nicer, Steph.
I know, it's so pretty.
And,
Such a nice downtown we've got.
Such a great downtown. And then we come around, and I got to tip my hat to Dan Klingerman and his staff. The Liberty Arena, what a great job. They've tied this whole corner together. And the Liberty Arena offers so much for kids of all ages. But it's also a great Christmas idea if you don't know what to get them. You can get them batting cage time. You can get them...
Yeah, some jump time at Fly World.
Fly World. So many different ways to go. But why don't we... Looking back up 4th Street here, Steph, Christmas ideas. Any great Christmas?
There's a ton, downtown. Patina's has a lot of great different gift ideas, from jewelry to clothing to plates and dishes. I actually do a lot of my Christmas shopping in there. Of course, Gastonian Gifts and Otto's Bookstore. Otto's has been with us in the downtown
Absolutely.
forever. There's a lot of great places to go shopping downtown. Don't let anyone tell you any different.
Of course, the clothier, I can find anything I need in any size in there. I think they could fit Santa in the clothier, and that's a nice thing. But yeah, we're very blessed. And then down on this end, we have Wegmans and Kohl's, anchoring it down, and we have a great downtown.
We really do. Like you said, don't let anybody tell you any different. There's a lot of great art galleries and stuff going on downtown. It's a great way to pick up a gift for someone that you love. I mean, there's just so much going on in downtown. It's an amazing place to live.
So we're going to head uptown.
Uptown, downtown,
From here.
yes.
We're going to head uptown, downtown, up to the old Firestone building. Some neat things going on there, and we'll take a little commercial break for our good friends down at Fairfield Auto Group. Go see them. Cars, trucks, best prices of the year, and we'll be right back.
Over 30 years, one family of dealerships has grown to include 14 brands at 8 locations. On an unyielding commitment to hometown values, an unrivaled service, selection, and customer satisfaction for 30 years. Fairfield. For fair deals. You're gonna love us.
And we're in beautiful snow-covered downtown Williamsport, and we're at the old Firestone building, which Chris Pardee, owner of Weichert Real Estate, you've done a great job fixing the building up. Thanks for having Steph and I down.
Thank you. Thanks for allowing me to be here to speak about the things here too.
Absolutely, and you have a lot of great things going on, and our main reason for coming down is you have a little Christmas cheer coming up we'll get to here on the weekend, but tell us about the Firestone building and what you've done down here, and I drove by today and thought, wow, does that look fantastic.
Yeah, we did a lot of work, to the Firestone building since we took it over. Prente Beard used to be a tenant here probably about a year and a half ago, and we came in and we had about 10,000 square feet of space here that we had to rehab and update. And so we started with our office and then built it out with a lot of companies that facilitate and work with us, such as insurance, lending, title, and an artisan kitchen and bath design company as well. So.
Yeah, speaking of that all falls into the Tap Into 360, correct?
Correct.
Which you guys are like a one-stop shop for everything in the home buying process.
Correct.
You don't need to use none of the services here, but you offer everything. Why don't you tell us a little bit about everything that you're offering here?
It's like an a la carte. So if you need to come in and just use one service here, you can do that. We started off with our real estate company, which is Weichert Realtors Premier, and we decided to say, well, you know what, title, and we can do closings that come with that, and that's right here, Front Door Settlement Services. They have a separate facility here. But then Prime Lending with Jessica Washington, she does a great job with loans, and so we work well with her, and they decided to take on office space, and my brother, as well as Dan Fuller, have Artisan Kitchen and Bath. And we thought, what a great compliment to our business here as well, since many homes need some remodeling and some some updating and things like that. And then last person that come in place was State Farm Insurance, Kellen Moore with State Farm, and she does a phenomenal job there. And so you have this one-stop shop facility, and it's just really convenient for people.
Yeah, that's really great, because it's not easy buying a home, let alone knowing all of the different branches that you need to get in. So you guys not only offer all of that, but I know you've got some really great realtors that are walking everyone through the processes too.
Yeah, we have over 30 agents that work, and they've been professionally trained, and they're phenomenal agents. And our business just continues to grow, with all the new things that we add and the agents we add on board.
Can I still get Firestone tires here?
Yeah, not anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So you can park outside there.
Maybe
we can try to fit you in.
Maybe snow tires, huh? But
we'll put some chains there.
How about it? But and again, and we're going to do a little tour coming up here, and we're going to talk about. We'll get to Santa's Village. But the building looks fantastic, and I'm an old school Williamsport guy, and I think of the holidays. I think of downtown shopping and all that used to happen down to LL Stearns and the Carroll House. But there's a lot of nice stores to shop downtown.
Absolutely. Yes.
There's a lot of things available, and this is sort of a new idea. Back to your one-stop real estate and home service shop. Did you see that idea somewhere or come to you, or?
I tell you, it was when we first came into the building, and Pardee Beard had 10,000 square foot here. It was just one space, and so we said we just really started saying, "Hey,
what do we do with it?"
Yeah, what do we do? And we said, "Well, I guess we'll come over here and take the back space." And then when I looked down the hallway, I said, this would be kind of neat if it had a gallery of shops and things like that. And then it just kind of rolled from there. And we said, well, we can tie everything to real estate if we could. And that's what we did. And the people love it. Our customers love it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And it's taken off pretty nicely.
And I was in, and I hate to say this, but I was in it when Firestone tires. It is a lot different than it was then.
It was, yeah.
But Steph, let's get to Santa's Village here a little bit. And
Yeah, you guys have a free event coming up this weekend. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Santa's Village?
We're really excited. This idea came from Kellen Moore from State Farm Insurance, and then we have a meeting here each month, and they said let's do a Santa's Village, and we said, oh my God, that fits perfectly here. It's a great idea. So anyways, we're going to have just an opportunity this coming Saturday from 9 to 1, where kids, the Santa will be here. We'll have giveaways, presents. I think Hudak Capital Group is providing 20 presents to give out. You have Prime Lending's going to give out scooters and some bikes. And I think Artisan's giving out a giant polar bear as well. And we'll have crafts here for the kids, and it's going to be a wonderful event. And just bring your family down and just have an opportunity to join and see what we've done to the building.
they're giving out a real polar bear?
Not a real one, no. I hope not.
Darn it! I was just thinking, where can I put that?
I have to say, you guys are one company that is probably more involved in your community than just about any other business I have ever seen. What makes you guys decide to, you guys participate in everything, and you guys do so much to give back to your community.
What makes you decide to get the big guy in the red suit down here? And how do you have that pull? That's what we want to know.
It was a lot of work, let me tell you. It was a lot of work. I tell you what, we were, I've lived in this area all my life, 45 years, and I believe in giving back to the community, and we have strong community-minded individuals that work with us, and they've given us so much that it's just a piece that we can give back. But we just love people. We just love working with people. We want to just any ideas we can kind of create an awareness and just goodwill throughout the community is just really what we're looking to do, and we just love it. It's a great opportunity for everybody.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you for everything that you do. You give back to the community.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
Thank you for recognizing.
And I think what we'll do is we'll take a little commercial break for our good friends down at Fairfield Auto Group. Great year-end sales going on down there, and we'll take a little tour. We'll come in the front door.
That would be great.
And we'll take a little tour, and you can go over what's going on down here.
You'll love it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Be right back.
Credit problems, bankruptcy, low credit score? At Fairfield Auto Group, we have car financing solutions. Introducing Fairfield Fresh Start Financing. We'll get you financed with 99% credit approval today. Get back on your feet with the vehicle you deserve. And don't forget about the Fairfield Advantage. Available on all pre-owned vehicles. Better quality, better selection, better price, better value. Visit FairfieldFreshStart.com for more info. As always, it's Fairfield for fair deals. You're gonna love us.
And we're outside of the beautifully remodeled Firestone building, and baby, it's cold outside. We're going to go inside and take a look around. Chris, tell me a little bit as we're walking in through the door here.
Well, the one thing that we did do outside, we didn't do much improvements outside, but we added a new awning, planter, sign. Just to make a better presence on the outside, to modernize it, modernize the building. At one point in time, there used to be two doors here that enter the entranceway here, and we had remodeled that, took those out, and these walls weren't even here. And then we decided to make a gallery of really just offices.
Nice.
Not knowing exactly what we were going to do, but.
And a lot of great business folks are going to participate in Santa's Village. So why don't you give us a tour?
So here we go. We'll start over here. This will be the Winter Wonderland here at Prime Lending. And they are giving away 2 bikes and a scooter.
2 bikes and a scooter from Prime Lending.
You can see
I like the Spider-Man bike.
Me too. And again, no registration required. No.
All free of charge.
Right. I
Yeah,
guess that's
so,
what I'm
yeah,
getting at.
yeah,
There's no
all-
catch.
No catch.
What
So
about
just-
that moose on the wall?
I think that belongs there. I'm not sure.
I can't win the moose, huh?
So yeah, you can't have the moose, but we're going to go over here to Artisan Kitchen and Bath, which is now the North Pole.
There's going to be something going on, a little something going on in each station.
Each station, they'll have a little bit of, you can come and visit. They're going to be a giveaway. They're going to have a giant polar bear that they're going to give away.
Oh, this is where the polar bear is.
This is where the polar bear is. It's hiding right now, so we don't know when it's going to come out.
Very nice.
And then you're going to do a little hot chocolate station
Hot
here.
chocolate bar right here where we're going to have where the presents are now, but we'll have hot chocolate for the kids. We'll have some crafts. Santa Claus and Mrs. Santa possibly will be here at State Farm, and their office will be.
Yeah, let's take a look inside.
Taking photographs with the kids with Santa.
Beautiful.
Do you even have real trees in here?
We do. We have real trees throughout.
Real Christmas trees.
Christmas trees,
I
yes.
tip my hat to State Farm and to Kellen Moore.
They do a great job.
Hey, and what a great way for local business folks to give back to the community and do a nice event.
It's a lot of fun too, and everybody loves doing it. Now this is the Grinch's lair. So this is it's decorated. They'll have some cookies here if you dare to come to the Grinch's lair, and maybe you can win the Grinch over at the same time.
Nice.
And
I know a few Grinches.
Yeah, we all do, I'm sure. So, and then this last one is the Candy Cane Corner. This is our office, and you'll have crafts in this room here.
Craft stuff.
Oh, I like crafts.
This is our tree.
Very nice. And again, another real Christmas tree.
Yeah. And then there'll be crafts going on in our room over here to the right, where we'll have just crafts tables. We have a couple volunteers that'll be setting up craft tables here, and for the kids to make whatever they want, and somebody that's a little more creative than I am. But
Very nice.
I'm going to have to really ask you to get me an office like this.
Yeah, well, I love the furniture also. Maybe we'll take that with us.
Yeah.
Is that our Christmas present?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sorry.
So the event is Tap into Santa's Village,
Yes,
and it is Saturday, December the 17th. It is 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
correct.
There is no monetary
No
requirement.
charge, nothing.
You can come here. Great prizes to win.
Absolutely.
You managed to get Santa off the North Pole, so he'll be here.
He-
And it's
he-
Saturday, so it's free parking.
Free parking.
So
Yes,
you don't have to
yeah.
worry about that.
So you can park adjacent to the James B. Brown Library. There's plenty of parking spots there, and it's only half a block to our office from there. So
Well, thank you. Thank you for the tour and the information and a little history lesson.
thank you
and,
for the opportunity.
And tip of the Santa cap to you and all the business folks here. And
Thank
we're going to take a little commercial break.
Credit problems, bankruptcy, low credit score? At Fairfield Auto Group, we have car financing solutions. Introducing Fairfield Fresh Start Financing. We'll get you financed with 99% credit approval today. Get back on your feet with the vehicle you deserve. And don't forget about the Fairfield Advantage. Available on all pre-owned vehicles. Better quality, better selection, better price, better value. Visit FairfieldFreshStart.com for more info. As always, it's Fairfield for fair deals. You're gonna love us.
Hi, I'm Juliana for Webb Kids, and today I have a very special guest with me, Santa Claus. Hello, Santa Claus. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, Juliana? Have a Merry Christmas.
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, it's your busy time of year. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
Well, we got the elves. They're all busy working, putting toys together and getting all these games that kids like, and Mrs. Santa Claus is making a lot of cookies like she's supposed to. I mean, I shouldn't say that. But boy, I love her cookies. And I'm just getting the reindeer fattened up so they can get traveling good.
So, speaking of reindeer, how are they?
Well, they're doing pretty good. Now I have trouble with the one with the red nose. He's a character now. When he's out there, I always trying to run away, and I got to ring my bell here and get him to come back.
How do you do it? How do you go to all those houses in one night?
Well, it's like any other thing that's a mystery. It's like a spirit. You just fly around and get there, and you just seems like it only takes a second to stop. It's hard to believe, but it happens.
Can you tell me about the chimney situation?
Well, that chimney thing now, you won't believe this, but I'm not very tall, as you can see. But I get up the top of those chimneys, and I go from like 5'2" up to 6'7", and I slide right down through them. And then I get to the bottom, I swell right back up again.
Tell me your message for all the boys and girls.
Well, the boys and girls, the most important thing is that they listen to their parents. They go to school and try their best. And they're always trying to get along with everybody. It's very important in this world to get along. We got to love one another.
If you're bad, do you really get coal?
Yeah, You gotta stick to your rules. You know what I mean? These kids better behave because they're going to get coal.
What are your favorite kinds of cookies?
Well, I kind of like them all. You know, I'm like the cookie monster. Boy, do I love cookies. You know that. With a big glass of milk. Oh, can you imagine how much why my belly's so big going out on Christmas night, Christmas Eve.
Well, thank you for taking the time to stop by. Be safe on your travel around the world. Merry Christmas. Peace.
Well, Juliana might get to interview Santa, but I stole his sleigh. How do you like that?
Well, it's a little chilly, but it's good. And I've always kind of wanted to ride in Santa's sleigh, so.
I told you get to see places and go do things. You never thought you'd be sitting in Santa's sleigh,
I
did
definitely
you?
never thought I would be sitting in Santa's sleigh.
You have anything to add here at the ending?
You know what? I think that's a good place to stop
You
the
think
show
that's a
for
good
today.
place? And again, great to see Santa Claus. To all you boys and girls out there, you better be good. You better watch out.
You better not pout, shout.
You better just behave yourselves.
Exactly.
Let's leave it at that. So, hey, a lot going on. Get out, enjoy everything. Enjoy downtown Williamsport or wherever you're going. And there's a little snow, there's a little weather, and there's a lot of people driving poorly.
Absolutely.
So be careful out there. And as always, God bless America.